Take a look at this guide, and tonight you will be able to close the first profitable binary options trades. That's because I will show you step by step what to trade, how to create and fund an account for any amount, how to set up a chart, and what tools to use to trade like a professional with minimal knowledge. Everything I will show you has been tested for years, and this video will be just practice, no water. So let's get started. So perhaps the first thing we need to start with is creating an account on the trading platform. I will not explain how many trading platforms there are, how they differ. I will just show everything using the example of the platform on which I have been trading for the 4 years and consistently withdraw with more than 5,000 a week in profit. So in order to open the broker's website, you need to go to the description under the video and open the link, or you need to go to my Telegram channel also by following the link from the description. Here you can find the link to the trading platform. We just copy it and click on it, then go to the search engine, paste this. The link takes you to your account registration page. Here we enter our email address, enter the password here, click this check mark and create an account. I already have an account, so I'll just log in. Well, you've landed on a trading platform and most likely you'll be offered training. So be sure to complete it, and all this we will fill in all your account information in the profile section. Next, we need to top up our account. This is one of the first and most important steps to make a profit in the future. Click on the deposit button, then select any system that is convenient for you to pay the bill. It can be a card or it can be cryptocurrency. Let's say I'm used to depositing and working with cryptocurrency, so I just choose the method of replenishment, and today I will make a deposit of $50. I think this will be the minimum necessary start in order to be able to actually start earning from $100 a day and at least a week. And so here we don't touch anything else. Click continue and pay accordingly. We will pay the application, and in 5 minutes the deposit will be in our account. Well, so our balance is replenished. Now the most interesting thing is that I will show you 2 tools right now that will help you to make a profit today. The first tool is absolutely the simplest. You don't need to configure anything for it. You also follow the link from the description of this video. Get into my Telegram channel, and here, from here, you get into the bot. This bot has been continuously developed and updated here over the past 2 years. It gives just phenomenal signals with such statistics. Today, of course, the statistics are not very good. We have 13 pluses and 5 minuses. But yesterday, we had 37 profitable trades against 5 unprofitable ones. This is 88% of the win rate. It's just crazy, Here I have already clicked the receive signals button for the next 2 hours. So as soon as the robot sends me any signal, we will open the trade using this signal. The second way to make money is to trade independently. And now I will explain to you the simplest strategy that has always brought me very good results. To do this, we will need to adjust our chart a little bit. We go to the upper left corner, click on the chart type and select the required candle chart type. Here we make sure to turn on the timer. Next, we will need to add an indicator. We go to the indicator section and look for the SSI indicator here. Click on it once, and now we need to set it up correctly. Click on the pencil here. We don't change anything in the period because we will have a very large number of junk signals in too short a period. If we set too long a period, then it will be 2 trades per week. So the golden mean is the period of 20. But in terms of styles, I am sure that if you change these settings, you will immediately feel the difference. Here we set minus 150. Here we set 150. Click save, and we have such a wonderful tool from below. What is it responsible for? I will definitely tell you now. So guys, I just got a notification from the robot. Let's open the trade with you right away, and I will explain the strategy to you at the same time. We copy the name of the asset, paste it onto the Pocket Option platform, then look at our trade time of 5 minutes. We go here and click either M5 or click on our on for 5 minutes. The direction is down. The most important thing is to press the right button. Do not confuse anything. Here I will place about half of my balance in this trade, but because today we will increase our balance very much, so we can add this trade to the observation. Now let's move on to the strategy. So guys, I had to look for a trade a little bit, so I am ready to explain everything to you, how it really works. Look, in order to trade according to my strategy, you need to know a few basic things. Here, let's reduce the transaction time to 2 minutes and open a trade for a raise. Look, the first thing we always pay attention to is the SSI indicator. I'm not going to explain what kind of indicator it is in order not to burden you too much. You need to remember two things. This indicator has an upper line of 150 and a lower line of minus 150. When the chart of this indicator approaches the lower line or the upper line, we have opportunities to open trades on the chart. That is, when we are at the bottom line, we look for trades on the upside, as I am in this situation. And when we are at the upper limit, we look for trades on the downside. Once again, I'm not going to go too deep into theory right now, so as not to burden you. But besides that, you will need to fill out some more information. Pay attention to the chart. It moves unevenly. I mean that our chart moves both in a downward direction and in an upward direction. But sooner or later, the downward and upward directions change, so they end. Roughly speaking, our chart stops and changes its direction. We mark the stop location with these circles, highlight here, and highlight here. I notice that our chart has a level. We take a horizontal line and approximately obliquely through these 3 points. It is the horizontal line that we are trying to draw here. We have at least 2 horizontal lines. We can do this simply by taking such a wonderful tool as a horizontal line and placing them approximately here. Now let's see. The trade closes in 2 seconds. It brings us a $35 profit, and very soon our trade will close on our signal too. Let's wait until it closes and I'll continue explaining the strategy to you. So as you can see, our trade closes miraculously and also brings us profit. In total, our balance has already doubled. The robot has just sent us a positive signal. It has shown us that the signal has successfully worked itself out. Well, we have seen it for ourselves. So going back to our previous trade, let's open the previous chart. By the way, look at my stats for yesterday and the day before yesterday. I think you can see for yourself that we have already made 2 incredibly confident trades. But let's get back to the theory. We started talking about the level, and we only need two conditions to complete the transaction. The trade. The first, as I said, is the SSI indicator. It must be either as the lower limit or at the upper limit to open positions. In this case, we are at the bottom, so we open a position on the upside and we open it at this point because here we have a horizontal level. That is, we have a chart from this level that pushed off once or twice. You can even say there was a third touch, a fourth touch, a fifth touch, and on the sixth touch we enter into a trade on the upside again and earn money. Let me show you the following example. It's all the same. So guys, I found another good moment. Let's make 50% of the balance again for 2 minutes and a short trade on the downside. Look what we see here. We see a certain area where we have a graph that turned around in this place. Here we have, let's say, a peak before this reversal. Well, here we can also say that there has been a reversal. I stress this horizontal area further, and we get a resistance area here, which can be red. At the same time, I am paying attention to our SSI indicator, and look, it's very close to the area 150. That is the last time we were at the zone 150. And even this time, when we were at the zone of 150, look at what was happening with our chart. It was going down. Accordingly, we are now waiting for the same downward movement, especially if we take into account the fact that we have a horizontal level here from which the chart has already unfolded. Look, right now we are witnessing just this reaction. Guys, we just combined literally two factors for a trade. We carefully look for them on the chart, open a trade, and get such a great result. There is a special video on trading by levels in my Telegram channel. If you want to develop and trade even more effectively, then be sure to watch my tutorial videos in Telegram. They are absolutely free for everyone. I try and make this material as useful and detailed as possible. Meanwhile, our third trade will close in 9 seconds and bring us profit. So guys, here we have a good opportunity to open a trade on the downside. See what I will explain to you. First of all, we have a horizontal level here, the same one that I told you about. Moreover, we have already received a good reaction from it. Here we pushed off from it for the first time, for the second time, and now we are pushing off for the third time. Next, we pay attention to the SSI indicator, which reached the upper limit in all previous cases. We fell after that on the chart. We've been failing here, and we are going to fall now. So we are opening a trade and waiting. Well, friends, we have 3 seconds left. The chart closes lower than our trade. Our trade was on the downside, and you and I get a 6-fold increase in our balance for 4 trades. That is, in fact, we made a deposit of $50 with you. Now we have $287 on our balance, and look at all the trades except the last one. We just closed incredibly confident, and each of you could make money from it. Go to my Telegram channel right now using the link from the description. Do all the same action that I did and get your first profit.